Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to Feed the Beast with myself, Lewis. I hope you're all good. And, you know, we've finally made some power. So in the last episode we managed to get this really cool windmill on top of the house, just chilling. And that's producing, even though it doesn't like it's moving much, it is producing a fair amount of energy for us, which is pretty nice. So today I thought we'd carry on and get some of the secret base done. You know, I was saying we want to do like a secret, oh look at that Zychronium. I was saying we want to like make a secret base down here, you know, in this area. So at least we haven't wasted it and we can make something cool. But to do that we need to make a lift, because stairs are not cool enough for us, a mere mortals. We need some amazingness, and to do that we're going to need technology. So, and a good fair amount of technology as well, which is cool because it'll keep us going for a few episodes. So to do this we're going to need a few bits. Now I can't remember if I put any stuff in here, but I was in the middle of smelling some bits. Yes, some blue alloy. Now we're going to need a lot of that stuff, and we're going to make what's called a we need to make some support frames, and we need a frame motor. And to do one of these bad boys, which we'll need two of if it goes however kind of wanted it to go, is we're going to need some blue electric motors. And we made these last time, so we need to get some copper and some diamond draw plates together. And you know, I think I'm just going to make a ton of these because we end up needing them all the time. So that sounds like a good idea. So we need that and copper, and we're just going to kind of do as much as we can because, you know, it's fine. Pow, there we go. 45. Well, that really didn't harm our diamond draw plate much either, so that is pretty cool. Now with these guys we need to, let's have a look. We need to add this with a bit of iron and some iron bars. Now last time I looked we had some iron bars and we had some of the other stuff, so I think we're fairly good. You know, I want to try and make as many of these as possible, but it's very expensive. So we'll take this and some iron, and we'll make two, because I believe we need two just to make one motor, but that's fine, that's all good in the hood. So we'll take those, kapow, there's two of those, and what else do we need now? So we got those guys, we need some iron and some blue alloy, which I have on me, so let's go ahead and make one of these right now. So there's that, and these guys like this, and we have a blue electric motor. Now to finish it off we need brass, iron and blue alloy. So here we go, so there's that. Brass, some blue alloy ingot, and some iron. And this guy is amazing. You may have seen him in other videos because he's been extremely highlighted lately, because, you know, he's just, the amount of things you can do with one of these guys is is mental. Seriously, you can do a lot of cool stuff. So we're going to use him, and we're going to make some support frames, because support frames are basically the easiest way to kind of operate how we're going to move things. And you can also make these so that they don't stick to anything, which is exactly why we're making them. So all it is sticks and a bit of brass. Nice and easy, and I've got that on me as well. So let's go ahead and do this. So it's just sticks around here, like this. And for the actual build that we're going to do, we need, I think we need 4, but we're probably going to need more than that. Let's see how many we can get. I'm going to say 8. Really, 8's probably kind of what I want to aim for. It will give me a nice size, and that way we can mess around with it a little bit more. You probably have no idea what I'm on about because you don't actually know how I'm going to build this, but in my mind it is all there. So that can go there. We'll take all of those, gives us 6 left, which isn't too bad, I guess. I'm feeling we're probably going to run out of brass at some point, but I think we should be fine. We should be fine. So I'm going to give you a brief demo of how these guys work, and I just want to make sure that if I break these, they're not going to turn back into sticks. No, they're not. That's cool. So we're going to go around here, and I'm going to show it off right next to this guy, just because, you know, it's easier for me to do this. So how to do this? We could put it here, or around this side. I guess we put it here. Is it going to connect? No, it's not going to connect. We could do it here. There we go. Right. And go up thingamabout and move it around. So if we put this here, and this here, and this here, like this, and it's powered up because it's collecting power from this. Well, it should be. Yeah, it is. Now it should work, but I believe it needs a certain amount of power in it before it'll actually do anything. Either that, or it needs a red signal going to it, which it probably does. So let's go grab some redstone dust and see if we can get this majiggery pokery on the go. If not, it's going to need a little bit of charge first, because these guys have kind of internal capacitors on them as well, so you can't go playing around with it too much. Now, have I got any redstone? Well, that is the question. I've got a redstone torch, but I kind of want redstone so I can trigger it. Is there any here? Yeah, there we go. Cool beans. Right, let's see how this goes. Now, normally you have a little light that comes on them when they're ready to go. Ah, there we go. I think that's gone blue. I think that means he's good to go. We'll soon find out. So, no, he doesn't look like he wants to work. I don't think he's going to work just yet. I think he needs some more jiggery pokery before we can do this. Okay, right. Let it build up a little bit, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, so I've built this down here just for demonstration purposes so you can see how it works, and I've wired it directly into our battery box so it's got tons of good power. Now this guy here needs a redstone signal to work, and your best bet on how to do it is to use support frames. So we're going to put these guys along here like this, and when applied a redstone signal you're going to see it's going to move the blocks like that. Dependent on where this arrow is facing is dependent on the direction that the blocks are going to go, but as soon as it actually goes off the actual block itself they won't move any further because there is nothing to move them along. If you had a strain of them along here though, then they would carry on going, as long as they were all dialed into the same redstone signal. So you'd have like a redstone thing going along here, and that would work. Now there are a few problems that you're going to have with this guy, and the first one is bypassing blocks, and I will show you this with some wooden blocks. So if we put these guys here like this, and run this like this, and give it another switch, oh, didn't mean to do that, come here. There we go, give it a little switch. You're going to see it's going to take that block with it because these two blocks are connected together because they're touching. It's just the rules of Minecraft, you know, that's how it works. But there is a way of bypassing this so that you don't kind of grab yourself some additional blocks on your adventures. And to do this, you need to make another item, which is very, very simple. So we'll take these and I'll show you. Cool. So the item we need to make is used via our handsaw, and we're going to make ourselves some covers. Now these guys are very cool, just like this. And what these do is these covers will protect it from being able to connect to other items as long as they're placed onto the support frame. And there's lots of different types of covers, as you can see. We've got sapphire covers, we've got jungle wood covers, we've got diamond covers, we've got bookshelf covers, we've got tons, obsidian, all the cool things. And I'm going to show you with some wood because it's nice and cheap. So all we do is we pop these guys like this and pop it like that. So we first get our plank slabs, then we'd get our panels, and we want our plank covers. And very cheap because you get 8 for 1 block of wood, which is pretty cool. Now first let's put our support frame on here. There we go. Now the block here is going to be touching this one, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our cover on here, and you can see that this guy now matches in with here. It kind of gives you a nice cool little animation of it actually going inside. And what we're going to do is now we'll place down the planks like this and apply a redstone signal, and you're going to notice that it doesn't take the plank with it. It basically bypasses it. Nothing can touch this item. But one really cool thing that you can do, if I show you, so we're going to go over here and we'll take away this here, is, as you know, you can only run these along actual situated items. So blocks that are there. Support frames cannot accept these guys, so you can't put them on there. But if we was to put it down here, it'd work perfectly fine. And if we was to place it up a wall or whatnot, it'd go up there quite easily. But one way to bypass this is also with covers. So you can place these on covers. So that way this whole thing can move with all of these really cool guys attached to it. And that is pretty much the invention of the support frames and this motor here. So that's probably the best way of kind of showing you how it works, and it is mighty cool. So there we go. Right, now I need to go make another one of these guys, and I'll be back once I've done that, and we'll start looking at how we're actually going to put this whole thing together. Okie doke, right. So I have myself 2 frame motors, very nice, and we're basically going to build this guy right here. So we want to be able to walk into something here that's going to take us down, and then we'll be able to go out there. And this looks like a really cool idea. And hello Mr. Creeper, can you die please? Come on, die, do a death, do a death. You shall not pass. There we go. Right, get away from my flags, boy. So yeah, we're going to have the things come down here and we want it to go forward. So in the side and out the other side, which is fairly simple to do and should be quite easy. And we're going to do this by building a bog, because you know, no one's ever going to suspect a bog, are they? So if you're going to walk into a toilet, you're not going to expect to have a secret kind of elevator that takes you down underground. You know, that would be something cool, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So how we're going to do this is one in and one out. So we're going to need our support frames and our motors. So we're just going to kind of build the general kind of gist of how it's going to go, and then we can actually kind of grapple on with the rest of the idea. So I'm going to need these guys, and I'm going to also need some cobblestone bits and bobs. So we'll take this and we're going to make a fair few of these. So we'll take a load of those. We'll take these, we'll make panels, we'll take absolutely tons of panels like that, and then we'll make loads of covers. Cool beans. And we'll take the cobblestone as well, because we'll probably need that at some point. So let's go over here and kind of plan out how we're going to do this. So the main part of the construction is going to be down this side. Yeah, it's going to be like here, basically. So we want the cobblestone to go to the main area up top. So the support frame can go on the top level, which is there. And we'll put that guy there. That seems like the best way of doing it. Now if we build all the way down with these guys, like this, and what we're going to do is we're going to layer a load of panels on them. So this way, you know, we can't go connected into anything, which is perfect. And we'll just throw a load of these guys on here like this. Oh, oh, we got a rogue panel. And there we go, right, looking good. And we'll fill this side up. I guess you guys can kind of see how I'm doing this now. I'll get rid of this one here, like that. Okay, right, we kind of need to get on this side as well, don't we? Let's see if we can just kind of edge around here a little bit. I feel so much stable that I've got my long full boots. It makes me feel good. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Now, I did count earlier how many I'm going to need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need... well, we don't need this many, but I find it easier so we can cram in all the other stuff. So we need well, a lot more, actually. So we're just going to dig down. Two, 3 more. Okay, and that will do it. Okay, right. So we want the frame to become, it needs to come down 3 steps. So if we build the floor 3 blocks below, like that, as soon as this hits the last block, it will not go any further. And we're going to put a panel on the bottom so it doesn't collect the block at the bottom, which seems like the best way of doing it, you know? So let's kind of build out of here so that way we can actually kind of get out. Oh, there's some really cool crystals there. Very nice. Okay, right. There we go. Right, now we can get out of it. So let's panel this side up. I'm going to run out of panels in a minute. There we go. And parkour. Yeah. Like the skills. And we'll put this guy along here. Like that. And now we need to get onto the other side. So I'm just going to drop down. And I'll put these on manually from this side. Like this. There we go. Can I get that one? Come on. No. That's fine. I think I've got my jetpack on me. Yes, I have. Ooh. 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 Well, we have to go on this one. There we go. Right, cool, right. So we've got the main construct of how we want this to work. So that is looking quite spiffing, actually. And we're going to use the cobblestone for the second part of how this is going to go. So basically we want the items to lead out of here. Like that. And our bog is basically going to be bought, kind of be made around here. So how we would do this is we want just one block inwards and the door around it. So we would have the bog to sit like this our master's throne, and yeah, Game of Thrones and all that. And this guy can just go like that, looking pretty nice. We can build a nice roof on it, build a really nice roof, like the best roof, probably the best roof ever. There we go, looking amazing. And don't forget to put a cover on top. There we go, so no one can know what's there. They'll be like, it's just a cobblestone panel. And I'll put another one here. And have we got any wood on us? We haven't got any wood. Let's go grab some wood quickly and we'll make some cool gubbins. I must have wood. Yeah, I got loads of wood. Cool. Okay, right, so we need wood. And let's make a door quickly, you know, for privacy purposes. There we go. There we go. We'll make some steps. Kapow. Make some more. There we go. 8 should do it. And now we can make it look like an actual toilet, you know, an outhouse for kings. So we'll put this one here. Kapow. Like that. And these guys can go around the top. So, so it's really awkward trying to do this because sometimes they just don't want to go the way you want it to go. Okay, right, I got this. Actually, we could just put another cobble on top, couldn't we? It makes sense. There we go. And these guys can just fit on like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, where are you going, kind sir? You're not meant to go that way. You're meant to go this way. Very nice. Face me. There we go. We're gonna have to make any more. I think so. I really need to rebind that one day. 4. I don't think that's enough to cut it, but you know, at least we kind of have the general jizz of how it's going to go. Let's build out around here so we can actually get to the back of it as well. Here we go. Cool beans. Oh no, we have got just enough. Come on, do it. There we go. Very nice. And we can go on here, and there is our toilet roof, looking spiffing. And we've used up the rest of our wood, so you know, but that's fine. So, one toilet created for the master's throne. So you go in and you'd be like, boop, 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 and you go all the way down to the below levels. And to do that, we're going to have to fit our frame motors onto it, and we're going to have to get some more energy links and sources and things to actually get this going. But for the meantime, we're getting there, you know, it's starting to work out, and then we can get our base on the go, and it's going to look insane. So, guys, that is that for this episode, and I'll see you soon for another one very soon. Have a good one, and goodbye.